Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Tales of Arise. Last time we made it from the ranch area outside of this city in Elda Menencia? Yeah, that one. And we made it to the capital city here. And the thing about the capital city is it looks like everything's fine, right? All the people seem pretty happy. And so now we got to deal with the fact that we still want to kill the Lord here, and we got to decide if we're actually going to be doing that. Currently, we are on a quest to kind of like see how well the citizens interact with the Renin people, and I guess we're looking for anything that's off or trying to mislead us. So let's continue with that. I'm not really sure how this town is gonna go. What? Act now or you'll regret it? Okay. Alright, so the next one's over here. This lady sweeping. Curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you'll believe it. Nowadays, we Danans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Okay, so what do we got going on? I guess we'll start with the side quest to go to the training grounds, which is right here anyways. We'll see what that's all about. And then I guess we just gotta start going directions that we haven't gone. Oh, we just get a whole bunch of money in SP for just being here. SP accumulated. Okay, what else do we got going on? Guess we'll just work on recover. Those don't really matter, they're just kind of for the free stats, I guess, from getting the title.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Okay, well, I guess let's enter this thing. If you're looking for a place to take your training to the next level, you've come to the right place. We embrace anybody who walks through our doors. As long as you want to improve yourself, you'll always have a place to train here. I could already tell just from looking at you all that you don't want to simply improve either. You want to be the best at what you do, am I right? Then step right up and throw down the gauntlet. We'll be more than happy to put you through your paces. At the training grounds, you'll fight solo or in a group, sometimes under special rules. The difficulty is fixed to normal, and items are not allowed. Clearing them your first time and beating your time in subsequent tries earns you rewards. Some trials have special rules as listed below. Down only damage. Damage is inflicted after enemies are downed by a boost attack. No rematches for X minutes. Cannot be attempted again for the stated period. So what is a solo battle? Okay, so we can only take one of our guys in there. So what kind of stuff do we got going on here? Target clear bonus. Oh, so if we beat that time... Problem is I don't really know what Alphen's moves do, and I feel like Rinwell is not going to be a good solo fighter. I don't know, let's just do recommended level 30. Okay, well, let's do the recommended level 20 then. Your training has only just begun. You've got a long, harsh road ahead, but trust me, all of that experience will inevitably pay off in the end. Take everything you see and learn and use it to better yourself. Do we start with full health? Yeah, we do. Oh.
Not in your dreams. I'm only getting started. Are those arms even natural?
That's quite a talent.
Your father once made the same amount.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Enemies aren't to me.
I guess knock him down.
Milky plate here.
Here's another. Sweet dreams.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
And not really built for close quarters. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Oh, there's more. Okay. What? I was trying to hit them all, but that didn't really work out.
Wait now. Seal. You are in.
I was charging a spell. That's not fair. I couldn't do the boosted finisher, I don't think. I didn't try.
Astral energy.
Maybe I could have done the boost finisher while charging without losing it.
This one's mine.
Magic is amp in here. Holy land.
Oh wow, we killed that guy early. He was at like half health.
Training's paying off.
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire.
We've never seen her over limit before.
Bullseye. Freeze lancer.
You made quick work of it.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out. I really owe you one. I'm sorry to be bothered.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Magic is amp. Freeze lancer.
Why did that do the level 2 spell?
Here's another. Long. Get toasty.
Bird strike.
That was great. I was so happy to see you win. I accidentally flattened my chair. What does that mean, flattened my chair? It's not every day you see such immense, refined talent on display, trust me. If I'm not mistaken, that's your first victory here. Well, to celebrate your immense strength, I offer you this special prize. Use it to motivate you to attain even greater heights than before. No rematch for 60 seconds. You just get that prize every single time you beat it? Huh. Should we try this? I wasn't going to, but it seems like we might be able to win. Let's try this one.
No holding back.
I'll tear you. This'll be a piece of cake.
Magical spear. In here.
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
The water. Blah blah blah. Magic. Cut it away. Here, let me help. First aid. Lightning condemned. In here.
Oh, can these guys be broken? Maybe.
I was overconfident.
Wait, oh, everyone's just dying, huh? That's not great.
This'll come in handy.
I slay you all.
Divine savior. Hit. One more. Bullseye.
Come and face me.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this one.
Dance in the wind. Sealed.
Yeah, this seems pretty bad.
Oh, magic is amp. Sleep now. Blah blah blah. Magic. Cyclone. Lightning condemns. Thunderblade. Raging cascade. Spread. Close one. Right back at ya.
That was cool, but he didn't take any damage, so I guess not that cool. Alright, your opponent is never your greatest threat. It's pride and complacency. Looks like you still have some training to do, but no need to get down about it. Learning these things is exactly what the training grounds are here for. Alright, well. That happened, I suppose. Should we maybe switch it up with what character we're using? We've been using Rinwell for a while, and her playstyle is not all that complex. But who do I want to play then? I'm thinking maybe Alphen, because I didn't really like Law's attack strings too much. He might have some better ones now, though. Yeah, let's play with Alphen. And then we can change whoever we run around with separately, right? Well, let's make sure we'll run around as Shion. Let's make sure we have our arts all in place. Because I don't know what arts this guy even has right now. He's done so many things since the last time. Hidden art that unleashes a barrage of thrusts before concluding with a dramatic slash. So Mirage is just kind of a downwards aerial attack. Luna Rondo propels the user forward. Probably a pretty good one for keeping combos going. I kind of like that on X. Then what's Hurricane Thrust? Then do we want the Stardust thing? Okay, it sounds cool. Okay, what do we have for our basic ones? Oh my gosh, he's got so much stuff now. When did he get all this stuff? So those are kind of like the ones we started with. A wide swing that ends with a ground crush. We want something that knocks people up. A martial art that starts with a lightning charge thrust before teleporting instantly into the air above. I like that. So let's do that one here. What's Sword Rain Alpha? Summons a vicious gale as it strikes enemies upwards. A forceful sword slash. Double Demon Fang. Mega Sonic Thrust. If we want to maybe pick some, like this one can be held to do Rising Phoenix, I think. I'm not really sure. I can't remember exactly how all that stuff works. Might want to pick skills that we actually... I think if it's blue, we don't have the skill yet. What is Dragon Swarm? That seems pretty cool. So we got 2 knockups and like a really powerful slashy thing. Alright, so we don't really know where we're going now. I don't know if we can go to the palace, but since we're here, we might as well start with that. Entry is forbidden to all but those with his lordship's express permission. Please remove yourself. Nah. The door is tightly shut. Alright, fair enough. So where else can we go? This way was blocked by a cart, but it might not be anymore. And this way, the door just wouldn't open. So I guess we gotta go this way. Probably not blocked anymore. Ooh. I thought there might be something over here.
Should this really be here?
No, probably not, but it is, so.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, so this way is open now. That seems to be the quarry off to the left over there. What's going on here, though? Up ahead is Gilane Wood. It's outside of patrol area and it's dangerous there, so stay away. Alright. Can't break the rules on that one. Across here is Razum Quarry. You're free to visit, but try not to fall into the grinder. Getting ground up to bits is no way to go. This is an amazingly straight rope bridge. It's got like 0 slack in it. Jeez.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What an interaction. Although, that soldier's line sounded really fake. So maybe they are trying to hide something, huh? Milk. Heck yeah, but you know what they say, hard work is its own reward. Just gotta find the motivation to work in the first place. A box with apples. Keep a close eye on the worker's health and any injuries that occur. You have to in order to keep things safe as possible. Ooh, some ore. Fleetfoot crystal. Move faster. That sounds like a new accessory.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Okay, well, I wonder what we're gonna find on the other side of that door. Tomato. Dude, nothing like knocking back a stiff drink after a long, sweaty day of backbreaking work, am I right? Whatever you say, bud.
Halt!
Is that a new main character? Yeah, she looks like a main character. I think she
presume
was in
you're
the
Alvin
cutscene too.
Of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldermenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldermenencia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
Is no one alarmed by the fact that no people are allowed to this back area for, quote, sanitation reasons? That sounds suspicious.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renin for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renin society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renin rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Alright, let's get back then, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. There still seems like there's something off here. And the fact that even guards aren't allowed back there, like, that's suspicious.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Any more? We didn't sense any enemies to begin with.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
It truly is confusing, but I'm sure we'll figure it out shortly. When they either try to murder us or trick us in some other way.
That towering structure at the center is the palace.
Man, you're a
It's dangerous
genius,
to go
Gio.
inside.
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Okay, we gotta remember we are playing as Alphen now. And we don't really know how Alphen works, but we'll figure it out. You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition from citizenry came in. Lord Dohalim is currently busy, is current busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead the way. Okay, what do you want us to do then?
Pretty fancy place they got here.
Why are there all these guards here?
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Yeah, I mean, they did set up 20 guards right in front of us. It's not a good look. Wait, is this another main character?
Your guess.
It is, isn't it? Does that mean he's also
Thank
gonna
you,
join the
Kisara.
group?
You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
Why did Shion possibly think that would work?
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
A loose cannon. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened there. Ooh, we get one more AG. What does this give? Attack. Ooh, what were we working on? Working on this one for penetration. We could instead go this loose cannon build. What do we get over here? Ailment rate. We haven't really had much luck with ailments. Also, I don't think Shion uses any of the ailment skills on her own. I haven't seen her poison a single person since I stopped playing her. Makes it easier for you to trigger overlimit. I mean, that's pretty good. Allows you to move. This seems so bad. Like, I've been using it on Rinwell. It actually is just garbage. Because, like, first of all, you have to start the chant before you can move at all. And it takes, like, half of the chant's duration before you can actually start moving. And then when you move at, like, 1 millimeter per hour. So you end up going, like, maybe 3 feet at most before the cast finishes. And then, while you're actually casting the spell, you're stuck in place anyways. So the amount of movement you get from that is really bad for how much they make that skill cost. I mean, maybe we'll go for that in a little bit, but NPCs saved. I suppose we'll just keep working in the same place we're at.
It pains me to see that Renin cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renin-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renins and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me. and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Are we really just gonna leave like that?
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
What's going on here? This is like a place that we can actually interact with everything? That's kind of weird.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
But could we just, like, explore? Seems like it. Not that I know if anything will actually be here. Wait, that was a weird conversation. They were asking if they were sure about giving us lodging. There's still something suspicious. Even if this guy has good intentions, like, it seems like everything's not as it seems. Also, I would like to go to the treasury. Seems like a good place to find stuff. Place is pretty cool. Although, I don't know how I feel about half of the castle just being technically outdoors. That's kind of weird. It's locked, of course it is. The fact that it exists has to mean that we can go in there at some point, though. Okay, I have a feeling that everything's gonna be locked. When the office was open, I had my hopes, but now I don't think so. So I think we'll just leave. We'll test this door. Oh, this door's open. I don't know how to tell what's going to be open and what's not. Lemon. Also, my livestock has reached maturity. Peach jar. Pork. Wait, what's this guy doing? This guy's not even injured. He's just sleeping at his desk. Maybe that was... I don't know. That looked like a infirmary or something, but I guess it said meeting hall or meeting room. Why are there so many beds in the meeting room? What does that even mean? How do we get out of here? I guess down there. But definitely in the cutscenes, it looked like Kisara...
You really think we should trust accommodations from a Renin lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Why not?
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
But yeah, Kisara and Lord Dohalim were definitely in the cutscene as main characters, so I feel like they're playable. Which makes me wonder how that's gonna shake out.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renins. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Are they implying that society at its core is slavery then? Because everyone works for a living, right?
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal. But he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renin lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Alright, to the inn. Which is probably the same inn that we already stayed at once before. Wait, where are we going? I mean, this is the only inn, so it must be where we're going.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Wait, he didn't say part of the line.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Why is he walking all weird?
It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's
Did he get
weird.
Did we get poisoned
I felt
at the
strange
dinner?
ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danans,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I don't know what that symbol is. Am I supposed to know that?
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Wasn't that cat in the
Hey,
palace?
Where do you think you're
Or
going?
am I crazy? Maybe the cat was just in the inn. I know I've seen that cat somewhere before, but Do we keep following the cat? I mean, the cat's gonna show us a secret, right? But I think that might be a good stopping point for now. I mean, we learned a little bit, but not really. It still seems suspicious. Rinwell is like a conspiracy theorist at the moment. She's going crazy because she doesn't believe anything that's going on, and Alphen and Law are confused. Everyone's confused. I'm confused. I don't know where this is going, especially since, like I told you, I thought Kisara and the guy who looked... I don't... Maybe it's not even Lord Dohalim. Maybe it's like a stand-in or something. But that guy, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to be one of the playable characters based off of the cutscene at the beginning. Which would make me think that somehow they have to join us, or something's got to go down. But I don't know what's going on here. I was really unexpected to see him walk in. I figured that maybe we'd have like one character join in each of the next 2 rounds. But it seems like the next 2 characters, and I think there's only 6 characters total, are right here. So I'm a little bit confused, but we'll figure it out. We'll follow that cat next time. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.